We've added a couple of new features to the product. The first one is the test internally functionality. The test internally functionality allows you to invite internal team members to test the assessment before you decide to share it with external candidates. The primary benefit of the test internally functionality of the candidates invited through the test internally functionality is that they are excluded from the billing and they are not charged for. So, for example, let's look at MathSmith, an internal candidate that I just added. As you can see, this particular candidate is an internal candidate and will be excluded from the billing. Internal candidates are indicated with the internal tag on the Invite Candidates tab. Once we go to the assessment results, you will see that the internal candidates are marked with an internal candidate tag under the candidate status. And same with the completed completed tab. Internal candidates are ranked along with the external candidates based on their score. So, for example, if you have a software engineer and a software lead who've taken the assessment internally, you can see where they relatively stand to the external candidates based on their scores. You also have an option to exclude the internal candidates altogether and only focus on the internal candidates, on the external candidates. The other feature that has been introduced is on the invited on column. So invited on column lets you know when you've actually invited the candidate to take the assessment. This is particularly helpful for assessments which are long running. For example, if you have a assessment which you're using month on month and quarter on quarter, you can use the invited on column to sort and see which are the earliest candidates and which are the candidates which have been most recently invited. So, as an example, if you want to focus on candidates, say just for the last month, say from 1st December to the end of December, you can set the filters and accordingly you'll see only the candidates from December are kind of displayed. You can go to the completed tab. The sorted scores are provided only for candidates from December. As discussed, you have an option to exclude the internal candidates and just focus on the external candidates.